Okay, Patrick, I know this was a bit of a challenge today. Um, overall, you did a really good job. The Stand By Me song, um, we're going to need to work a little bit more on the time when you hit when you use the percussion part of the song. When you, so if I play it a little bit slower, if I play that a little bit slower, it'll be. All right, so just take your time with it. I think the biggest thing would be that hitting the guitar for like a percussion, that little beat there. Um, as far as like as far as that's concerned, that's pretty good. But we just have to pay attention to the beat, right? Doing everything within the beat of the measure, right? And that's really all that's kind of getting in the way. Is just once you have that in the chord progression, you're going to use the same idea for the melody when you're doing the whole thing, the melody and the rhythm and everything in one. So practice it very slowly so you could hear everything and all those changes. We're going to add a little bit more to that as well. Okay, as far as hitting the bass line as you do the melody. All right, so it's just like a few more different things we're going to put in there. But practice that. Practice using your metronome as a drum machine. You know, boom, right there. We're on. Let's go back to 75. All right, we're doing your song. All right, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the chords first. Slowly, it will be. All right. So if you noticed, when I play the chords, the root was on the beat. The ding, dun, ding, dun, boom, ship, boom, ship, boom, ship. So when I go boom, that's your root. So listen to it again. I'm going to play it right from the ding. The ding's going to be 1, right? But then I'm going to hit my root, and then I'm going to play the chord. Okay, so that's how you're going to use that as a drum machine. All right. So, and then when you do you're going to do the same idea. So here we go again. Ready? Right. Let me do it from. We'll do it from 1. So I think we start on 4, either 3 or 4, but you're going to keep everything within the measure, not the individual beat. Watch again. 2, 3, 4. Three, 4. It is on 4. 2, 3, 4. 1. Right. So you're gonna you'll start your melody on that fourth beat, right? And just stay within it, right? Again, using it as a drum machine. Because if we were going to use it individually, it would sound like this. Let me try that again, like this. That's how that would sound, using it the way we would normally use a metronome. All right, so using it as a drum beat would be this way. Right? So that's the difference. Play around with that. That should be fun. And that way you'll understand that you could use this metronome here, this thing, you could use it a lot of different ways. All right. The main concern is that you want to just do things like within the measure. You want to do everything on time within the measure. Each of those measures, you know, when you're doing an entire song, that's how you want to do it. You're going to be doing a lot of different things, especially when you do solos and things like that, or you're improvising. If you come up with different phrases or ideas, and you want to write that music inside, you know, like those notes inside of the measure, it's going to look a certain way. So you'll understand that you could do a whole lot of things within each measure, according to that, but it'll be on time, right? It won't just be a bunch of notes that's not on time. You know what I mean? It won't be like a lot of confusion. Everything will make sense that you put within the measure, right? So everything will fit and it will be on time, right? So that's how you would use your metronome, to keep time, right? In that way, right? Okay, so we had that. And also, remember when you do your gypsy jazz, when you're playing that progression, the chord progression, you hit your root with your thumb, and the rest of the notes you're going to hit with the nail beds of your index finger, middle finger, and ring finger. And you keep them coiled up a little bit, just so that, you know, because you don't want to do too much, because you have to recoil, right? So if the song if it's pretty fast, you're going to need to keep those fingers recoiled, because they don't have to do much. If you do that, you may go off beat. All right, so keep them coiled up or curled in a little bit. Right. So there you have it. This was a pretty short video. You're doing a lot of things right. Okay, so we just have to kind of hone in on certain things. Like I said, we're going to work more on the Wild Wild World song by Cat Stevens. We're going to work on a little bit of that on Monday, and then we're going to really work on more of it on Thursday. We're going to fit everything in, but because now you understood like where everything is and the basic ideas. So we're just going to build on stuff. All right. So thank you for your hard work, man. You're really coming along. I appreciate it, and I will see you soon. If you have any questions, just continue to send me an email or stuff like that. Okay. Thank you very much. God bless.